renewable electricity by 2030. Alex was a really instrumental part in making that happen, and so I'm so excited to have her talk a little bit about her stake in the movement.
Woo!
Yay!
All right, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. All right, so in August of 2018, Greta Thunberg sat in front of Swedish Parliament when she was supposed to be in school. Now, I don't know if you've heard of this story yet or not, but don't worry, she was there for an admirable reason. Greta was angry with the state of our environment and the fact that no one else seemed to be doing anything about it or taking accountability. To be frank, I don't blame her, and I'm with her. Fast forward a year later, Greta was joined by people around the world for a school strike. What began with one 15-year-old girl missing class out of anger for lack of action erupted into a global march that sparked conversation, political attention, and awareness. Global movements begin at the individual level, but they take the awareness and the motivation of many others to gain traction. I want to talk about my personal experience with collective action, accountability, and what we can do. For most of my life, I didn't realize the amount of power that an ambitious individual can have, and how amplified that becomes when you stick 6 of them in a group together. As a freshman stepping into the world, I didn't feel like I had much impact as an individual. I then began working with the Climate Reality Project campaign that led former President Tony Frank to commit Colorado State University to 100% renewable energy sources by 2030.
Yay!
This was a core group of less than a dozen committed students leading the campaign tirelessly in the name of progress. Together we collected over 4,000 petition signatures, which we presented to Tony Frank as a clear indication that this particular issue had school-wide support. My initial experience as an activist proved to me that small collective action can lead to effective change. Effective change begins with individuals from diverse backgrounds and perspectives making the choice to show up and bring their voice to the table. Let me say that again. Effective change begins with individuals from diverse backgrounds and perspectives making the choice to show up and bring their voice to the table.
Show up! Show up! Show up!
People may think, why should I care about this? Shouldn't we be letting the decision makers handle this stuff? Well, something we often forget is that we as community members have not just the responsibility, but the right to hold our decision makers accountable and demand that the decisions they make are in our collective best interest. This leads us to the question, what can we do? This is where the good news is. There's a lot we can do to make our voices heard. We can show up and make noise. Today we thank Platte River Power Authority, also known as PRPA, for holding this listening session to educate our community on the resource planning process and hear from the community what we want our energy to look like. We thank PRPA for committing to 100% non-carbon energy by 2030, but we also ask them to do better. So, we are here today to ask PRPA to commit to retiring their 2 coal plants by 2030. Students at Colorado State University have spoken. The cities of Fort Collins, Loveland, Longmont, and Estes Park have spoken. Young people like myself, like Greta Thunberg, like so many across the world, are fearful of a future ravaged by climate change. And although we have accomplished a lot together, we can do better. Together, we can shut down PRPA's coal plants by 2030, if not sooner. Today at the listening session, we are delivering comments from community members to PRPA, thanking them for being a leader on climate and asking that they plan for pre-2030 closures of their coal units. If we make our voices heard as individuals, we become the supergroup of power without even knowing it. So to wrap things up, I talked about my testimony of the effects of collective action, our right to speak up and be heard, and our ask of PRPA to consider our collective best interest when making a plan for our future energy. We're all fighting for the same thing, our health, happiness, success, growth, our children. the list goes on and on. The thing that connects all of these things is the future health of our planet. If we come together as a collective, we can create monumental change, just as Greta did with the Climate March. It's far past the time that we start taking a stand for our environment. It's far past the time when we have to start taking responsibilities as members of this community. I think it's far past the time that we give these kids fighting for our environment a break and let them be kids again. It's time for us to speak up, work together, and ask PRPA to take action.
Yeah!